Well, these look like they're worthy of a project. Now you can probably, you see right there it says WISS, and there is screws and nuts on here, so everything should be easy to take apart. I don't know how hard it'll be to get the handles off, but we're certainly going to try so we can get it thorough cleaning, and we'll see if we can't improve the sharpness of the blades a little bit and definitely make it look better. So that's today's project, guys. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to have to fabricate a new latch, so maybe we can take that one and make a new one from it. Well, I've soaked this stuff in 50/50 and also WD-40. I'm going to let that sit probably overnight. That'll give them a chance to free it up a bit.
What are you doing, Archie? I'm looking for people to like and subscribe to our channel. Oh.
All right, they've been soaking overnight. Gonna be a little stubborn, it seems. Now this one's coming off okay. Or is it? I think it's just spinning. Okay, everything wants to spin with me, so I'm gonna have to take another approach. Hang on. Well, I put a little heat on it and used a vice grip on this side, and it seemed to do the trick for this one. I think that must be peened or something. Hey buddy, what's up? Okay, finished getting this off. It wasn't as easy to get apart as I thought it would be. Now this is the part I got to fabricate and make another latch to go on here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, soaking them last night in that WD-40 helped a lot. Wrong way. Now, we're going to do a little wire brush on some of these. Let's see if I can get these handles off, and hope I can. I'm going to let them soak overnight in the evaporate, well, actually deoxy. So, be back in a minute. Well, I managed to get the handles off. One of these things was really stuck on there. There was a lot of, I think there was some rust or something in there holding it. I don't know, is that the right handle or not? Might have been this one. But anyway, everything's apart now. All we got to do is, I'm going to do a little bit of a wire brush on some of these right here. And maybe some of these parts over here. I don't know. Maybe we'll just stick them in there overnight also and let them all soak. So, that's my next move. Well, I put all the little parts in here, and this is deoxy. And so we'll leave them in there. I got to get my other deoxy and fill this up. I've just started using deoxy recently. You say it's cheaper. Of course, this has made a whole gallon. I've still got enough left to make another 3 or 4 gallons of it. So I guess it's cheaper than Vaporust. Does a good job. I can't complain about that. You'll see that once this is finished. I'm gonna let it sit in here till tomorrow. So do your thing. See you tomorrow. Well, I got me some of this table towels. Let's see how it does on this handle. I got a feeling it's going to take 2 or 3 towels. It did get some dirt off. I'll give it that. That one looks a whole lot better, but it's still got a lot on there. Anyway, let me work with it some. Well, I've been in here overnight. Take them out and see what they look like. Well, the rust is gone. I think now we can do some more wire wheel on there. Let's check out one of these. Yep, a good wire brush. Now I think this thing will look pretty good. Well, we've got everything all wire brushed, and it looks pretty good. And all the parts. This is the one I'm fabricating to make. I've got this one started, so I'll finish that a little bit later. And we got all the hardware cleaned up, and so we're almost ready to start assembling it back. But I think I want to go back over these a little bit more. Maybe with the conditioning belt. Maybe I'll blue these and paint these with the red handles. That might look good. Something to think about. Let's move on. I think I'll use this paint. Any surface, wood, metal, plastic. It's got rust preventative. Looks like a pretty good paint to try, and I think it's probably a nice little gray color. I know these usually I think are black, but I think gray would be fine. Opie! Hey, buddy. Still helping me do everything I want to do out here. I think it's gonna look good. We'll let them hang out here a little while. Yep, I like it. Probably making a mistake making this out of aluminum. You know, the tool's probably not going to be used that much. Well, I had to bring them inside. It's so humid outside today. I didn't think they would dry properly. Maybe in here where it's controlled a little bit, they'll dry better. Well, I thought that I would at least blue these and maybe the nuts and bolts. And I'm using this gun blue. Does a nice job. Well, this does a good job. Turns it really dark. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna get some probably 4/0 steel wool. Polish it down. That'll be after it dries good. But this is the first time I've used this particular brand, G96 Gun Blue. I'm impressed with it. Does a really nice job, and it's even. I mean, when you put it on, it puts it on nice and even. Guess it don't do much for aluminum. But anyway, I'm gonna let that dry, then I'll be back when I hit it with some steel wool. I think that's probably about as even a coat as I've ever done. That's probably about 2 coats on there, and I probably don't think I needed 2. That was good. Real proud how that turned out. Okay, these are back together. Have to remake this. It can't be the thin aluminum that I have on here. I'm gonna have to get a thicker piece and put it on there. So, and while I was putting it back together, I kind of got these dirty, because you've got to really have a hands-on in order to get that spring in there and get everything lined up. So I got this all dirty, and I'm not going to spend the time to re-clean it up. I'm going to just take another day. But I wanted you to see that they are back together. They are cleaned up. They're not rusty and nasty anymore. And they cut very well. I didn't have to sharpen them, but check it out. These bad boys cut. So it's a success, except for just a couple of little things. But everything, and mainly this hook right here. I just got to get another hook. That's not going to work. I may need to tweak it a little bit more after play with it for a while. Make sure I get these tight. I'm gonna have to go back in and possibly, if you notice right here, these have been peened. So I may have to go back in there once I get them adjusted properly and re-peen them so that they won't come out. This one as well. But I'm proud of how they came out. They look nice. The bluing came out real good on these. And I don't know, I kind of like the silver on the handle. So, all right, guys. Well, that's going to do it on this one. These WISS are back together, ready to go to work. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.